and greetings. Hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, another non-bike related video, and you guys are gonna love it, and you gals are gonna love it. We're gonna make a giant art shipment box out of this big screen box behind us. I went to the local bike store and they didn't have any bike boxes. Usually they have quite a few, but next to the dumpster, not put in the dumpster because it was too big, or they just couldn't deal with flattening it and putting it in the cardboard dumpster. I don't know. But there was this giant big screen box with some of these corners in it too, which will be helpful. Here, I'll show these to you. And I trimmed a few of these. They're just black, like spongy styrofoam stuff. They're just going to be corners for the artwork. If you go to an artwork place and have a box made, they will charge you a lot of money. So sometimes my job to help with the art world thing is to make, get bike boxes and to make them into usable shipping boxes. And to do that, they have to be 5 wide. And they can't be over like 52 inches wide. The biggest thing we ship is a 4x4 with a frame, which turns out to be a 51 by 51 box, and that's pretty tight. Sometimes it's so tight you can't even use these. In this particular case, I'll have to make cardboard corners. But these are good for the next one that's a little smaller. It's nice to have these on the corner of the artwork. Anyway, we're not using these today, so oh man, don't knock over my coffee. Okay, so yeah, what my experience with these TV boxes is, unfortunately, and this isn't a real insult to UPS and FedEx and other shipping companies, but when we've used TV boxes before, when it has this printed logo on the outside, more than 50% chance it's going to be ruined. Just for some reason, unless you get signature required, and even with that, the chances of your painting making it somewhere, when it says it's a TV, in any way, shape, or form, it gets ruined. It gets kicked in. We've had even one that got sent back and there was a forklift tire tread mark across it. Okay, so when you ship artwork in a TV box, you turn it inside out and you remake the box. We gotta make it 5 wide anyway. This is way too wide. And we gotta make this box, I think we're gonna make this box 51 by 51 with a cap. Yeah, it's almost 9 wide. It's got to be, that would be thousands of dollars to ship that. And it's 49. We're going to make a cap because it's got to be 51. So that's okay. We have lots of extra cardboard for that. And this way, we've got it this way, no problem. You got the 51, no problem. So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, so you know how to deal with these big boxes. And you know what? We are turning it inside out. We're going to split it along these staples. We're going to fold the cardboard inside out. It can't have anything on it that says TV widescreen. Nothing. From our experience, it cannot say it's a TV. I don't know what's going on in the shipping world, but plenty of paintings have been completely ruined, and we've had to replace them. And it takes months and months and months to get your money back from, the shippers. They finally coughed up to some of it, but that one with the forklift mark on it, that was like, okay, we will never ship another box that says it's a TV. And this one is blatantly, somebody ordered an 86-inch big screen, and it's time for the FedEx man to just kick a football punt right through there. Okay, let's get you on the time lapse, and we will make this real quick. And I don't know if people want to see this or not, but this is what they're gonna get. So we'll put you on time lapse right now. Beep boop. Beep boop. Yeah, this is the aftermath of what happens when you quickly chop up a large screen TV box and make it into an art box. Notice, not a TV box. No, I'm not really going to leave that on there. In fact, we've even learned to put the shipping label here on the side, and don't put any arrows on it. Sometimes we'll put do not lay flat, but when they see arrows, they always just throw it the other way. You know, I hate to say it, but you're better just going under the radar. Like, no smiley faces, no fragile, no arrows. Just put the sticker for the shipping company right here or over here, and then they slide it in the truck so they can see it and scan it with other boxes. Yeah, just don't even give them the chance, you know. Just less information is better. No arrows, no smiley faces, just, you know, an indescript cardboard box that's not too heavy with the sticker on the end, slide it in the truck. You know, no smiley faces, no arrows, just make it so nonchalantly neutral so they can have a good day and not ruin your day. I hate to say it, but we've had some issues with TV boxes, and this is how a TV box has to be modified. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed my time lapse, and it's about 85 degrees out here, so I'm going to go in and have something to cool my noggin, maybe a pack of ice on top of my head. Okay, all right, don't feed the negative, stay positive. Didn't mean to put any shipping guys down. I know shipping people have a bad day sometimes. Yeah, I used to be a garbage man myself in Richmond, California, and I had bad days all the time. But we've changed that. We're on a new level here. You know, we don't compress junk and take it to the landfill. We take bikes out of the landfill. Okay, well, I cheated a little bit on the top here. Usually I make a cap, but this one was just enough to cheat a little bit and add a piece on. So I didn't have to make the bulky cap, which sometimes they measure. If you're 1 inch over, you could have a bad day when they send you the bill because it's a little over. So there's a magic number when you're shipping art, and it's got to be within that number. And the 4x4 painting with the frame is one of the largest things we ship, and it's got to be 51 by 51. And if it's not, you're going to hear about it later. They will dock you a small fee. Well, it's not small. Okay, have a good day, folks, and keep it positive, keep it rolling. You know, diversify, do different things. Don't work on bikes all the time. You know, go out and make a box.